Kan ThinLai Wai Wai addict to ang stream. Ding 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 ding. Stream addict to ang kan ThinLai Wai Wai stream addict to PCMO. Guys, unlock daw to yan. Kan ThinLai Wai Wai all player. Marmus ayun. Ito iklan teamเลยiklan team. Shift 04. Ku Dembele nen hen lu to se. Rau te chu. Hi kalam mang ve chin mi lo he pai. Mang pi boxing. Le mi thu lo ji. Ku rau te hi scan chang mai ro sa. Ku battery battery ro 3. Sim 15. Agar tak tahu ni agak cepat dan so. Cần ThinLai Wai Wai. Tumpasi ang 한티치 nila net chat to by sim open link khel du huna link lo sei mai to ne guys tuna account hi lei ka account hi lei duin omem ka zuar mek guys viewers te zina han cần ThinLai Wai Wai cầm và den mail về sân phố race na lalamang rin ôi anh rap thak về squad chiều a cry play I will play aswad si katu naman in siem ray tak he bayan pahipan cha em chin khan asot papa goal te
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
메시가 다 죽었다.
Vieira is there and he can get that clear. Busquets. Looking for options for movement. And it's played in. Lovely bit of skill.
Oh,
It's a
cut
goal
out.
kick.
Go up one Holmes done. Baby.
Baresi cuts it out. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
That
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Arsenal have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Neymar, he's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi. So, what can they make of this? And this is Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pirlo. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vitinha, and this is Dembele. Dembele! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution for Milan. Number 5, Mane. Coming on the field.
Here we go again then.
Number 15.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
There's the header!
cái keeper hi cái con nia cái đủ lâu nó chân
And
chú
it's
aman về
there!
ngay là qua cái sila si aman này
And they are
xin
tearing
thằng
the
ai
opposition apart
à
here.
bên perzi
Simply
à pera goal
breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Thuram. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see.
Chance for a shot! It's
thằng ấy
in!
nó ấm lâu liên tục
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. One
Formation
sweeping
5
move
thì
executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal
Don't
are
know
such
what
an
game
adept
zone they're
counter-attacking
on today.
team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Slow occurred to Tracia. No, Zai Paro. Occurred to Chalutuka, I know low. Ta đủ lâu cầm bối lệ vách bà lăng đi là vô hình lạc để cho
Substitution for Milan. Number 11.
cái xí là xí chạy lý tục âm mặn đi mô tăng ở dọn trở về rừng mà sẽ đuổi nè tế bốc á
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Things looking so
Michael
easy,
T.
almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Seven you got to try to low me play Dembele TV thì gặp mong goal chắc chỉ là Ronaldo thì TV lên nằm xem mong về chắc xem chứ mong tự có mong đều thấu
And he gets rid in a hurry.
chút chế như cái những đấy em trong vì
Busquets.
game on kill save tung thấy được không chắc trong phố yên
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could
Busquets
get
si
even
first
more
chẳng qua là
threatening.
bằng next
That's an excellent interception.
goal khát tal giờ thun về đón xem
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
cả
Oh,
pelut
not
phụ
quite on the same
thấy
wavelength.
nó smart mình cho
Busquets. Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Dembele. It's Dembele!
khăng là cái lăng goal zo don lo
Superb from
mày
Dembele! Sumptuous finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always
in
got
chung chia
players that are willing to make the runs.
yes
And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
goal khát thun để gặp post không đúng
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And it's Hullet.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldo running with the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Gullit tục Ronaldo cản
Gullit.
đút.
Now it's Cantona.
Mặc
Into the last 5 minutes. Tries to play it through. Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Busquets. And now the breakaway. 5 minutes to add. Hazard.
Oh,
well
Hazard
played,
có tiếng
well
ấy tần
played.
lâu.
He can get that clear. Dembele. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Stream match to boga co-op no co-op no
reflections on what you've
1v1
seen, Jim?
mo.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...
Squad may agad yang to zo smart assist la on zui. Pa lo eh. Smart assist on at sakala zo. Apa maganda. Kanin rem bayang eh. Ti. Hiền tài là. Come on, vô trong. Ti lâu hiền information này con này. Chúa đi tên Kerin ông bằng in lồng ta tập parem lồng ta tập parem Chúa nín phải biết lo Chúa nín dengan box to box om se paling om ayin Petri Petri out Chuan sẽ vay gần bằng không Chuan cặp kiaมันชื่อหนอมันเลยว่าก็ดูดัน formation เป็นเสียมเริ่มถี่แล้วChuanต่อเหียนในมาลุกแสนลงตาปารมีลงตาปารมีลงตาปารมีin lung ta ta param ni bum mang ni blitz draw brand option ni blitz vậy là cứ siêu độ tiêu trên đó mình đã tiếng nghe thời giờ và chiều thì là พาเรามาจนได้ฉันนั่งนารู้พ้นกันบังถึงชวนเอซิมิลันนี้กองนี้ก็หักเลยตัวโอ้ฉันอยากมีลองอาร์เรสมันก็รีกันตัวมั้งอันกิจจีกันหางอาร์เรสมันจอยข้าเลยไปแล้วอาร์เรสมันจ้ะทะเบียนเดือดบริษัทเดือดสเปนโปรตุเกสeFootballที่เองยังเขาอันโถดูโน่ก็อัตแลนตาอินเตอร์เอซิมิลันจวนินบาร์ซ่านาโปลีฮอกคือว่าชื่อโปรตุเกสโปรตุเกสอังกฤษจูบาร์ปุ๊บฟังอ่ะเอเชียกันที่จอยสเปนโปรตุเกสเลยอ่ะยังลงตาปาร์มียังลงตาปาร์มีแหละดูรอนดูโอmasih merasap lah ulah apa itu smart assist karon off ulah smart assist tu anin petra thai tu wa low switch wal zeu phai chuan khatam ani le zela sai du chuan aron on thai tho du ron le thai ta parami ta parami petri ho lo tir tayan kan lo tir lang siya ko lo kun ta tu na ka account man hi adu dui na lai thai sim khat sang ni atrangai sim khat sang li inkar zur mai thai long ta parami
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
몇 찍어낼 정도는 뭐 같아.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha.
Out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out to the right. Portugal have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. It's a sharp pass. Rafinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He gets big.
And safe.
And that gets it clear. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo's cross. He's got Saul. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
So, another set play. And that should get the job done. Son Heung-min.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tchouaméni is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Portugal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Pirlo. Roberto Baggio.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his... Mbappe! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of
tight.
contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Baggio. This looks promising. He's having a shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. Portugal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh,
Nicely weighted ball. This might spell, can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Cole actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rafinha with the short one. Son Heung-min! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here for both sides. So Rickard, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 22, Shevchenko. Coming on the field.
Second period then underway.
Number 20, Dembele.
Xavi Alonso. Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Jordi Alba. Tchouaméni. Xavi Alonso. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Pedri. And he's had a hit!
Pedri just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Opts for safety. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Xavi Alonso. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Dembele. Baggio cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's there to belt it away. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cole has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there,
Oh,
Peter. He
sorry.
spelt it out for him earlier. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Roberto Baggio. Xavi Alonso. Cole. Isco has it out wide and in space. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Baggio.
Palsu.
Pirlo.
Palsu.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta, who's set up 1 goal so far. Mbappe knocks it into space, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Xa khơi phải xa. Rồi cái xa. Ít lộ là xuyên đôn.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 17.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Great chance here to level it up.
Number 5, Pedri. Number 19, Chouameni. Coming on
Ôi,
the
cất
field.
thì... Ê!
Pirlo!
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 30, Messi. Number 16, Busquets. Substitution in progress.
And here's Batistuta.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckham aimed beyond the defence. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bruno gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Costa Curta. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
This one.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pantai kacang.
Header comes in!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Isco. And this is Batistuta.
Oh,
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So, what can they come up with here?
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
That was travelling. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bellingham mo tingin di ko bigla.
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Saliba is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And this is Messi, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Time added on 4 minutes. Messi. Batistuta. And he's worked it through. Saliba. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. The counter is on for Portugal. He's got away. And the shot! Yes,
Ringot, goal, ringot.
It's all square once more. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Portugal did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off. There's the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself.
Oh, what's he done? To Isco. And it's Beckham. Howson is always looking to break lines. Beckham. Van Dijk. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham. Rafinha. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. And he plays one through. Oh, that's nice. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Isco. Rafinha. Cole. Now it's Rafinha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic?
Substitution for Portugal, number 21, Peeler.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
23, Vitinha.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a good tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
No, he's not getting any further than that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball.
It's Dembele! He scores! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's just
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And that's been... Goes for a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. The whistle has gone. The end of 120 minutes football.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Beckham steps up for his penalty.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Ronaldo is the man who's second in line. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in
mà
is
phải
a
sợ
good
gấp
one.
cái sự đôn đầu chứ
Neymar
Twin ơi là
will take
mẹ
their
nó
second.
ala yaเป็ดก่อน
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dembele is the third man to step forward. And the
Safe
keeper's
pa.
come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Batistuta is third in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Portugal from one behind. He has nerves of steel.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Cole is the fourth man to step up. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Vitinha is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Great stop!
Why
And the
look
keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Chắc giấu tờ lầu penalty ạ. Lại đủ lâu đủ thôi. Đủ lâu đủ thế. Mình nệ lâu lùi chiêng lúc tập ôi ấm lẩu á. Ít chắc anh ngay ít chắc lúc tục ít tên lúc tục. Lòng ta tập bóng. Sa rin tum vela yes yes đủ lâu đủ thấy. Thấy con dấu của nó thấy em lâu đủ ta. Cái chuyện ra cái này luôn. Không được điều mà sao soi.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Roberto Baggio. This is promising. Maldini. Pedri. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. There he goes, motoring forward. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Romario finds himself offside. Now it's Gerrard. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Clipped into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Xavi Alonso. And this is our big chance! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bergami gets it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Baggio. Always onto this. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, Peter...
Rivaldo! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. Lovely feet. Now it's from... Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Oh.
And that has been clubbed away. Hangs in a cross. And he's cleared it back out. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mbappe might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't...
And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Baggio gets into a good position. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Rivaldo, he's beaten the last man, and the shot!
2 added minutes has been
Portugal claim it back to much approval.
Amak.
It's not gone well. Chance, surely!
Kati cerar.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Romario really can't believe his luck. He was...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Alonso, can he get it through? And he's in on... It's Gerrard! In for the pieces! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Oh, great save by Dida. Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been repelled. Here comes another cross. Mbappe!
Tolong.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely spread. Backward it goes. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Xavi Alonso. Maldini. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Chouameni cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Decent progress down the left. Played out to the left flank. Played back into the centre. Turns and goes back. Looking tidy in possession here. Pedri. Chouameni. Pirlo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergomi. Adriano. Rivaldo! And the keeper read that really well.
Rivaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Vieira. Shevchenko. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great vision. And this is Rivaldo. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Maldini drives forward on the overlap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Shot a goal! Oh, almost a 6th. Strokes it back, out towards the flank. Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba. Gerrard. That's rather hopeful. And that may well be...
Thiên vậy ngâm đó thì nộm lâu và chỗ drive thăng vào fan come on fan for the satay gitu kan không lẽ chỉ nó guys tang to là bang tang to ra mai tang to là to ra cái gì là cái chuyện này đôi mình yes đôi lâu đủ thấy kan di sini rumah sumber itu information try for them kau kasih tuan terus ya account thar ka kitchen don chu people kapag Carlos kung kapag Carlos kung kapag Carlos also think that Kumar can see kan turo ka tiyo kung result for player skill creative sabi maka kritis Sensla Azizia looks kan siam look okay lang tàng tổ lộ bấy xiềng tàng chân cấp bị tỏ là cần em bên người con cần pop chi để tàng lộc tạc lại cần tiếp căng
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Good driving run. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Schneider. Schneider. It's Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Man về mấy chuyển xe cái xe last time.
Veron's cross. Big header! Against the crossbar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chouameni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Portugal have a free kick. Pirlo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Baggio. Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Baggio. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now Pirlo, now it's Shevchenko. Threads one in. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Raul looks to get on the end of this. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
Ai,
That's great position.
Cristiano
Pessoal,
Ronaldo! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Portugal go into the lead. Stood up well to him there. Platini powering forward here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
pessoal,
He's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hazard. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well read, nice interception. Tchouaméni. And here's Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, the lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shoots!
Unsafe Japan. Live in Japan.
Veron is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Snyder. Xavi Alonso. Snyder. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Snyder! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's Raul!
A goal.
A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Snyder. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Azar. Roberto Baggio. Nice
I got the
interception.
flag,
His
the
positioning was spot on. Played out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Roberto Baggio.
Hello, goals.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goal, they don't know me.
Pirlo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi, he has found the way through. Veron. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Pirlo. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Baggio. Roberto Baggio!
Goal.
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Goal itu hilang.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 22.
Goal itu kelar.
Shevchenko. Number 10.
Rijkaard.
Hazard. Number 21. Pirlo.
Platini is herring after that one.
Gabriel. Number 17. Baggio.
Best.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11.
Oh, well played.
Neymar. Number 41. Rice. Number 2. Marcel
Rijkaard.
Desailly. Number 15.
Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. But that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Guti. Oh, good spread. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Rijkaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Now it's Platini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Lovely ball and a real... And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Best. He's gone for goal! And with that, the final whistle. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Ấy, Azizi midang ang lut về đó midang tan bang ô room kina midang lut turan nam lâu hunay lut le to niya. Atu du lut thế guys. Masarap. Time kasi time. Account thar ka du. Grind pun grind. 22 lâu với cái lâu lấy số chiang khóc cái lâu lấy số chiang khóc mày lấy số chiang.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's finest teams, finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie G. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Takes a shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos. And it's Baggio. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe receives it in a good shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Knocks it into space. Gerrard. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cannavaro. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well cleared. And here's Neymar. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Baggio. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. Portugal are level. And that really is so impressive. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Baresi. For Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Might be danger here. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? Goes looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chouameni, Vitinha, Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that is a nice touch. Thuram, incoming delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Bellingham. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half after going behind. So I think the message from the manager would be a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Barcelona get the second half going. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Vitinha. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Courtois clears. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. Couldn't squeeze it through. Almost an hour gone. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution for Portugal, number 17.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Coming on the field, number
Portugal
15.
really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Ronaldo.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch.
Shot, surely! Goal, Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, what has happened here? Best! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again!
Oh.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here.
Oh,
Plenty
nice.
to aim at.
Hello,
He's
mother.
having a shot! That's another chance. And that would have been game, set and match.
Aubameyang has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic.
And
Tingin
Aubameyang! He
Tapos center
scored!
back, diba? Ano po,
And surely
wala
that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
control.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Baresi. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Bellingham. Threads one in. Oh, that is a Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba gets it clear. Played out to the left flank. Played in. Gets his head on it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Time added on 4 minutes. Xavi Alonso, lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, Nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Account ka sa account sa em account ko na chiro player man chinom lo ngai nam le guys alas nan tungai ron loot don kami at cheap tal to kasi lo tlaya ka jon sing thung janga vel ron vira phalo che lo sing thung janga jon sing du tar sing li ka ti sing khat sang di vel talin ron lu don jon PUBG lo te ay start pa kan sen na
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Team match. Let's go.
Watch out!
oh pati lo alo
Reloading!
oi cheap
Marked a location. Watch out! Watch out! Cover me! Watch out! The red team! Reloading! Shot!
Hay.
Blue team is in the lead. Reloading! Watch out! Cover me!
Oh,
Watch out! Fire! Reloading!
mày chịu rõ về.
Marked a location. Marked a location. Watch out!
Ô, cọp phi về chơi.
Watch out! Reloading! Killing spree for the red team! Watch out! Mercy! Cover me! I need a weapon. The red team's streak has just been terminated.
Cần nó được là
Half of the match, and the blue team is in the lead. The blue team is about to win.
Great! You're about to win!
Watch out!